What's going on, everybody? Anthony here, 6 Scale Mafia. Finally, I know it's April as of the date of this recording, but I'm finally getting around to a 2024 collection tour, guys. This took me quite a while to do here, but I hope you guys enjoy it, man. There's plenty of stuff here, I think, for everybody, man. This has been a long time coming, so kick back, man, relax, subscribe if you're new to the channel, man, and enjoy. All right, well, most of you guys who follow me know I'm a huge 80s and 90s movies fan, so I think we're going to start with the 80s shelf here, guys. This has been a long time coming, man. I know a lot of people want to see a lot of these, so I guess we'll just start to get into the 80s first. Starting off here is John Matrix. This is Hot Toys Commando. Still holds up to this day. Here we got a custom Eddie Murphy from Axel Foley. This Beverly Hills Cop right here. Following Terminator from The Terminator, which is the 40th anniversary. Hopefully we'll get something this year, fingers crossed. Here's a Sly Stallone Cobra in the back here, along with Jack Burton here, if this will focus, from Big Trouble in Little China. This is a sideshow piece, quite a few years old, but still holds up. In the back here, I've got a Mars Toys Alfred. That one just came out recently, guys. I'm sure some of you have picked it up. Here we got a classic Predator from Hot Toys as well. This is actually a Sub-Zero skull that I'm using for it right now. In the back here, we also have, well, actually, let's see if I can focus here. We've still got our original Batman Hot Toys here. This has been a long time. I forgot who made this cape. It might have been Tony May. This is a custom cape. But then in the back here, we do have Mr. W. This is also from Mars Toys, if it'll focus. A great addition to 89. Here's our original DX, Jack Nicholson Joker, also from 89. And kind of in the back here, it's really crammed, guys, but we do have the Mr. J from Mars Toys as well, perched up in the back. Guys, I've got so much stuff, so my apologies, man, if it's not quite clear, because these shelves are, well, these shelves are pretty packed. But absolutely love this. Love what Mars Toys is doing with 89. Can't wait to see what else they're going to be doing here. Finally, we have Alien Warrior from Aliens. This is not the big chap, so it doesn't necessarily go with Ripley, but it still works. This is a custom face hugger that I got online. I think this is pretty cool. And here's our Hot Toys Ripley. This is one of my favorites, man. I hope they give us another one soon. The cat is actually from X06. This is Data's cat Spot, but it looks just like Jonesy. Jonesy is included with her, but I just like holding her like that. Finally, we have a 3-0 Rambo First Blood in the back. I love it. I love it. Next up is my Back to the Future collection shelf here. This is a lot of work, guys. It's been a long time coming. We'll start with the Back to the Future 2 Marty here, kicking back in the rear here with the hoverboard. I also got the Time Circuit here. I'll put links in the description for some of these things if you guys want. Here's the the Marty 2.0, but I do have a guitar from the original, along with Back to the Future 2 Doc. I basically have everybody here. In the back, this is a Present Toys, but I kit bashed them to try to make the disguised version from part 2. And here is the Doc Brown with Einstein. And in the back here, we've got Back to the Future 3, Marty and Doc here in the back, as you guys can see right there. Sorry, again, these shelves are crammed, guys, so I'm doing the best I can to try to showcase everything here in the collection, along with obviously the Mark II DeLorean here, set up in hover mode. On the bottom here, and all these various trinkets, this is the Doctor Collector pack. They did a Back to the Future kind of Doc memoirs. So it's all these cool props and things here that you can see here in the back and on the floor from the Back to the Future trilogy. They actually have a second one coming out that I'm thinking about picking up, but I like this. It's kind of cool to kind of put all together here in the display. Kind of really ties it together. Next up here is the Blitzway Ghostbusters. These guys are possibly probably my favorite, one of my favorites. It's so hard to tell, man, but you know, we have Present Toys coming out with some Ghostbusters, but I'm telling you guys, if you can get your hands on the Blitzways, I think these are probably the best. I think these are some of the grail of grails. Absolutely love these. Ghostbusters, one of my favorite movies. I'm sure it is for a lot of you guys here in the chat, guys watching. The detailing on these things are still amazing. I think they still hold up. I've seen these kind of been repainted that look even better, but awesome. And also, I got custom bases here, so shout out to Crow Customs, man. If you guys want some cool bases, he makes anything you want. So but yeah, these are absolutely awesome. I don't really know what there is to say about this other than, you know, it's Ghostbusters, man. It's Blitzway. These things are amazing. all the detailing on them. They still hold up very well too. I've had a couple of issues here and there, but nothing major. As you guys can clearly see here, they all still look fantastic. All the parts are working. Proton packs still work. I just don't turn them on often. I may try to USB kind of hack them to keep them on, but typically I don't like messing with the batteries, you know, for long-term use. But we do have the 4-pack here along with Slimer here kind of chilling on the side. Of course, this 𝗕𝗘𝗠 is from Afterlife. This is also Blitzway. I never actually was able to get the original 𝗕𝗘𝗠, but you know, it's still an 𝗕𝗘𝗠. It's still pretty awesome. I love it. I had to take off some of the top parts because it's very tall, but it you know, it works. It works for me. I love it. Let me know if you guys picked up an 𝗕𝗘𝗠 Afterlife or if you have the original. This is the only problem. I had a little deviation in the sticker, but only on the passenger door. Otherwise, everything looks great. Yeah, this is definitely awesome. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces here. I'll probably repose them a little bit later. I kind of want to take advantage of the gunner seat, but yeah, love it. Ghostbusters. All right, now here we have our original trilogy Star Wars. Well, kind of, this is Mando Luke, but I think he fits. I used the windswept hair from my Return of the Jedi on him. I had to throw him in here. Next up, we get into the Empire Strikes Back 40th Vader here. In the rear, we've got Hoth, Leia, and Lando, followed by the Sideshow Han and Carbonite, which I think they just actually brought it back up again for pre-order. Guys, don't sleep on that if you Star Wars fan. It's a really cool piece, man. In the back, also, we've Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett here with the Sarlacc pit. Got him kind of chilling in the back. Our recent Bespin Luke 2.0 here, the DX with the light up base here. Followed by, what do we got? Snow Speeder Luke. Still one of my favorite pieces in the collection here. In the back here, what else do we have? We've got a Return of the Jedi Luke original, not the deluxe. They did 2 versions, well, 3 really, but that's the original. Then we have the Endor Leia in the back here with Wicket, followed by the original R2-D2 here and the most recent Return of the Jedi C-3PO. I was trying to turn this on right here, but I think my batteries died. I think I might have left the R2 on at one point during a stream and I forgot to turn it off. So yeah, it looks like batteries are dead in him. Oh well, no big deal. So pretty awesome, I think there. Like I said, in the back, we've got that Return of the Jedi. Following down here with Empire Yoda, still one of my favorite pieces. I know a lot of people are partial to the Attack of the Clones, but OT is my jam, so absolutely love it. Got Salacious Crumb just kind of hanging out here on the bottom as well. Here's our other Return of the Jedi Luke. Got him kind of just chilling here, kind of a menacing kind of pose here, kind of towards the end. Followed by what we have here, Return of the Jedi Stormtrooper Classic in the back here. We also have another Return of the Jedi Luke. Put him in the Endor outfit on the speeder bike that comes with the Return of the Jedi Scout Trooper here in the rear. And that's a Hot Toys light box also in the back. So this is pretty much what I have for my OT. Next up is my video game shelf, guys. At the time of this recording, I am missing a couple of pieces here that I'll probably just go ahead and show you later. I'll do some photos on, but most of you guys know, huge gamer, been a huge gamer my whole life, so definitely have to have a video game shelf here. There's a lot more coming as well, but as you guys can see here, this is what I have at the moment. I guess I can start with this Game Toys. This is Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. This is the remake with his Daytona motorcycle. I love Game Toys. I love Final Fantasy, so can't wait. I've got Tifa on pre-order and can't wait to see what else they do. In the back here is Storm Collectibles. Here's Ada Wong. This is Damn Toys from Resident Evil 2, a remake. Here is this is Franklin from GTA 5. Unfortunately, I don't have Michael and Trevor. Missed out, hard to find. Got the Iconic Studios Ryu here from Street Fighter 5 in the back. This is the General's Armory Ghost from Call of Duty. Pain in the ass to put together, but really awesome. Following up, another Game Toys Sephiroth here in the back. And here's another shot of Cloud. I just love Final Fantasy, man. I can't wait to get the rest of their figures. They just take a long time. You know, these guys are on license, but they do come out eventually, so can't wait. Following the Resident Evil trend here, we've got Leon and Claire, also from Resident Evil 2 remake, along with this table that I bought, which is kind of cool. Throw everything in kind of like the safe room. You got the ink ribbon typewriter, all the guns. Here we've got another Storm Collectibles Sub-Zero. This is also Fison body swapped as well. This is a Super Duck Chun-Li. That's what I have for now until Iconic releases their version, but it's still pretty awesome. And here we've got the Arkham Knight Harley Quinn. This was one of my favorites. I used to have a lot of Arkham. I think I had the whole thing, but I ended up kind of trimming it down just because of a lack of space. But this is one of my favorite Harleys as well. Then we got Ezio here in the back. This was also Damn Toys, I believe. They were doing Assassins for quite a while. Unfortunately, it's the only one I have, but I may pick some more up later. Speaking of video games, here is my arcade. This is New Wave Toys, +30 with the Stranger Things kids. I like a lot of us, maybe, you know, I grew up in an arcade, so absolutely have to have an arcade representation here on my shelf. For those of you guys who don't know, the New Wave arcades, these guys are fully playable. They're USB charged. You can take them on the road. They have batteries in them, so really awesome. Here it is with the lights off. We'll start off here with, we got Missile Command, followed by the New Coke machine. This thing is awesome. I did a review on it. There's a link here I'll put up here so you guys check it out. It actually turns on. You can have a couple of cans of Coke in there and they'll stay cold. It's a nice little refrigerator. Here's the USB change machine. It doesn't actually function physically, but it does allow you to charge up to 6 units. So that's what all my arcades are plugged into. We got 1942 here in the back, followed by Food Fight here right next to it. Really impressive display. Absolutely love New Wave and Shiloh and what they're doing. Here's Ghosts and Goblins as well. I think I've got Dustin here playing that one. Go check out, if you haven't watched Shiloh, I had an interview a couple of times on the show here for New Wave. Here's Street Fighter 2. This is one of their first. I think it was their second cabinet, actually, but pretty old, pretty awesome. I love Street Fighter, obviously. Next up, we've got Dragon's Lair here. I've got 11 kind of playing around on Dragon's Lair here. And I think finally we do have Space Ace here next to it, which is kind of like a, you know, it's from the same company. Kind of, I don't want to say spiritual successor, but, you know, I don't know if you guys have played these games, but they're awesome. They remind me of my childhood, of course, and they look really cool all lit up. Do have some New Wave Toys stools as well, strewn throughout here on this shelf. Along with the carpet, the New Wave Toys actually made some carpet. It is black light reflective, but I don't have the black lights installed on this shelf right now. You guys have probably seen it before. I do have some, but right now they're just not set up. So this shelf's gonna definitely need some expansion. I do have Frenzy coming soon, plus a couple of other things from New Wave. So the next time you guys see my arcade, it's probably gonna be a lot bigger. All right, everybody. Now this part is my 80s, a little bit of 80s, but mostly my 90s and 2000s stuff here. Mostly Terminator stuff. I don't have a DX13 Battle Damage Terminator. It's one thing that you guys aren't going to see here, unfortunately, but eventually I will get it. But yeah, let's get into these. First up here, we've got Wolverine. You know, they did give me the sticker to replace it, but I'm just sticking with it because it's funny. But this figure is great. This is a custom. Those are glasses. Those do not come with him. I just think it looks good. In the back here, I do have Chow Yun-Fat. This was Mark Lee, A Better Tomorrow's John Woo film, 1986. These are some of my personal favorites. Absolutely love that movie. Up front here, we do have the John Travolta, Nicolas Cage. This is the face-off figures. Pretty decent. The clothing's a little loose. If I maybe body swap, but you know, they're not bad. They're not bad. Here's our original DX10 Arnold. This is Terminator 2 here. Still holds up, man. Absolutely love this piece. Leather jacket, tons of accessories. Right behind here, we do have the in-art Gandalf, if I can focus. Again, guys, sorry, my shelves are really crowded, but also did a review for Gandalf. If you guys haven't checked that out already, I'll put another link up here for you guys to check out. Amazing piece. Can't wait for Aragorn. Can't wait to see what else they do for Lord of the Rings. The back here also is the Blitzway Kurt Cobain. A huge Nirvana fan, so this was a no-brainer. I absolutely had to pick this up. This is day one pre-order. Fantastic piece. Fantastic piece. In the back here, we also have the Hot Toys Terminator T1000. I kind of kit bashed the second one to put on the motorcycle here because he has multiple heads. Coming through, we got the Crow here from Hot Toys as well, but you can see these pants have just shredded his jacket, disintegrated. Super unfortunate. Sideshow recently put one out, though, that does look pretty good, but I do enjoy that one. Also, we got the Sarah Connor here, Hot Toys, and Sarah Connor T1000 Disguise. I got those kind of chilling in the back with a bunch of guns. Absolutely love Terminator 2, one of my favorites. And these they still look pretty good, but we need some 2.0s. Here's the RoboCop with the chairs from RoboCop 1. This is Hot Toys. It's pretty old, but really awesome. They recently put out RoboCop 3. I'm sure a lot of you guys have picked him up, but this is the one with the chair. Really cool. I never really sit him in the chair, though, but it is a cool kind of prop piece to, you know, to have on display. So, and it's RoboCop. It's one of my favorites as well. So yeah, this whole shelf here, pretty awesome, guys. Let me know what you guys think, if you've picked up any of these or if you have any of them. But yeah, big movie guy, as you guys know. So awesome stuff, guys. Moving on, next up is my Iron Man shelf. I'm sure some of you guys have seen this. I showed recently about the Hall of Armors and if they're worth it in 2024, and I still think that they are. But in the back there, those are Hot Toys Iron Man Hall of Armors. Here's the Mark III construction. I do have this thing plugged in. It does come already ready to roll. Go ahead and plug that in. Here is the mech test Tony as well, but I have him on the Iron Man Origins comic book base. I thought that looked, you know, it looks really cool together. So some of the heads I've swapped around, of course, as well, but this one's also lit up here, as you guys can see. Speaking of lit up, I've got my battle damaged Mark 85 here. This is with a fusion reactor plugged in, so it's always on. I need to get some more or you know, work on these myself, but it's gonna take a while. So then we've got the Mark V suit up version here. This is also, these are all Hot Toys, by the way, guys. Clearly love this one. Love Iron Man 2. This is the Mark 46 concept. He didn't come with a head sculpt, so I just took one of the head sculpts that I had and threw it on him. It works, and I got him on the Iron Man 1 base, so it's kind of cool. Speaking of Iron Man 1, in the back here we do have the 2.0, the Mark 1. This is the diecast version. I don't have them lit up right now, but his plug is available there. Here's the Mark 3 as well in the back, followed by the Mark 5 regular rather than the suit up. And here's a clean version of Mark 85 as well. Had to have both of them. And here's the comic book Origins Iron Man that I was talking about earlier with that base. So I have those guys kind of all chilling in the back right now. I have a 4-foot shelf. Unfortunately, I can't fit 7 Hall of Armors, but looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Following up here is my small collection of DC. I don't really have much other than, you know, 89 Batman, but here is the this is the Wonder Woman 84. This is not the WB, and this is following up with Jazz Inc. Here I do have his Zack Snyder's BVS Batmobile, absolutely beast of a vehicle. Following along with the BVS Batman here with also the Justice League Superman. And in the back here, you guys can see he's kind of fallen over, but I do have the Justice League Batman as well, kind of chilling in the back. I'm gonna have to fix that later. But yeah, this is I love it. This is a really cool piece. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of DC, but I do enjoy the Zack Snyder's trilogy. I love all 3 of those movies. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys are a fan of Snyder or not. We'll see what happens with DC, but yeah, that's what I've got for my DC. Following up with a little bit more of modern Star Wars, well, semi-modern anyway, not so much OT, but we do have the Clone Wars Ahsoka here. In the back, there's an assault tank commander, and we have Captain Rex. Here's the recent release of Reva. Not a big fan of the show, but man, these figures are awesome. This Reva head sculpt is awesome, and so is the body proportions. Here in the back, we also have 2 Purge Troopers. I took off the pauldron for one of them. Following along with the Grand Inquisitor as well, another amazing figure. Here's our old, what is this, DX15 or 16? I always forget it. I do not have the Bloodfin Speeder. He actually has Reva's lightsaber right now because I just wanted to see how it would look lit up. But hey, who knows? 25th Phantom Menace anniversary this year. Maybe we'll get another Darth Maul. Here in the back is this droid. This is my favorite Maul. This is absolutely my favorite Maul. So, but the detailing on these guys, these are amazing, man. Like again, we'll give you a couple of zoom shots here. Here's the Grand Inquisitor. Again with the Purge Troopers here in the back, and again Reva. This head sculpt is awesome. She might be one of the best figures released this year, no kidding. Just quality wise, how she looks and body proportions. I'm hoping we get the other Inquisitors as well, because I'm kind of doing this whole dark side shelf. Again, there's Clone Wars Ahsoka. That's kind of my favorite one, actually, to be honest with you. I don't really have any other ones. I didn't want any. And then of course Rex, and then the assault tank commander just kind of chilling in the back here. But so this shelf will probably be changing the next time you guys see it, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully, I'm still waiting for my Vader. Continuing on with Star Wars, here is the Boba Fett throne. I have the throne actually separate. This is the Fett from the Boba Fett 2-pack. I have him chilling there, and here's Fennec Shan as well. Still think figure of the year 2023. I don't know, she's amazing. In the back, here's the Sideshow prototype Fett. This actually comes with the Star Wars towel that they used. Really cool piece, guys. It's just awesome. So Inbox Studio, this is a 6-scale bantha. I did a review on that as well. I'll put a link up in the description. You guys want to check it out. This thing is huge. Here we have the Empire Strikes Back Fett as well, just kind of hanging out with the Tusken Raider. This was from The Mandalorian, but it works for me. And then the robed Boba just barely fits on top here inside the case, but yeah, very cool, guys. Absolutely love the bantha. Classic. Again, you know, it's Boba Fett. Who doesn't love Boba Fett? So, and I think that's gonna wrap for my Star Wars, guys, so far. Next up here is kind of a mix mash of some comics, some animated stuff, some Mondo, just kind of various couple MCU things that don't really have a place, so they're all kind of together here on the top of my shelf here. We go ahead and start here. This is the Jazz Inc. Bat Signal. I have this set up to the 89 right now. Really cool piece. Coming along, we've got Mondo. We've got the Batman the Animated Series. So we got our Bruce Wayne chilling here. This is a sideshow Harley Quinn. It's cool they teamed up with TB League to do a Feist and Body. Following here's the Mondo Joker. We got the Mondo Catwoman as well. These are both from Batman the Animated Series. Speaking of animated series, we do have again Mondo here with the X-Men. We got the Wolverine set up here on the front. Right behind we've got Jubilee as well, and we have Magneto. I do want to get some more of these, but right now these are the ones that I have. And Magneto's sick. I love it. I love Mondo. I love what they're doing. They kick ass. Here we got the classic suit Spider-Man. This is from the PS4 video game. Gotta have him. Classic suit all day. Here's a So-So Toys Rogue or Anna Marie. Forgot what they called her. Following with the Sideshow Captain America. Love that one as well. Speaking of Sideshow, here's the Sideshow Deadpool. This is about as most comic-y as we can get right now. Other than the, you know, Hot Toys did the movies ones. Speaking of movies, here's the Dead Strange. One of his pieces fell off him. I'm gonna have to fix that, but that Dead Strange is sick. Continuing on with zombies, we got Zombie Deadpool here in the middle, following by the Zombie Iron Man, the Mysterio's Illusion Iron Man, but that's Zombie Iron Man to me. Got his base plugged in. It might be a little hard to tell, but it is lit up. Here we got a custom Punisher here on a Feist and Body, following with the Punisher War Machine from Hot Toys in the back with a Hall of Armor. Then we got our Infinity War Thanos. He's big, man, so he's had to kind of, you know, fit up here. Then Mass Effect, one of my favorites. This is the N7 helmet, life size, with the Omni Blade in the back. All right, moving along to my Star Trek display here. These are all XO6 for all my Trekkies out there. This is the current complete lineup so far. We have Odo on the way. Here's a Data. I just kind of kit bash because I have so many heads. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. But here's TNG Data. Got both versions here with both head sculpts. Here on the far right, we're gonna kind of zoom in a little here to show you guys. There we go. In the bag again, the guys is crowded. We got Major Kira and Ares from Deep Space Nine, followed by Quark, also from DS9 here in the back. Here's our first Captain Sisko. I do have both versions here. We'll go ahead and show you the other one later. For Enterprise, we got Captain Jonathan Archer right here, along with Shran as well. In the back here is Mirror Sulu and Mirror Spock from the Mirror Mirror Universe original series, followed with the QMX chair. Here's Q from Encounter Farpoint, the first episode of TNG. That's Judge Q. Next up, we've got First Contact Data. This is actually our first figure, followed up by First Contact Picard. This is also the Enterprise E Captain's chair here as well. Right behind him, we do have Locutus of Borg. This Picard is famously known from Best of Both Worlds, TNG. You guys know, you know. Here's the crew of Voyager. We got B'Elanna Torres here, Captain Janeway. In the back here, we got Commander Chakotay, followed by Tom Paris here. And in the rear, we've got the EMH Doctor. Following up with Tuvok here, we got Ensign Harry Kim and 7 of 9 right here. We're just waiting for Neelix. Here's Picard from season 3, Admiral Picard. Shout out to Terry Metalis for making an awesome season 3 to wrap up our TNG's cruise stories. Amazing. Second Cisco's right here with the baseball. I've kind of got him kind of on the side here because I'm barely I have no space. We've got Admiral Kirk and Kolnar Spock from Star Trek The Motion Picture. Kind of chilling in the back here also is Michael Burnham and Saru from Star Trek Discovery. And yeah, I'm gonna definitely need another shelf because we have a lot more coming. So, but there is all of the Star Trek figures so far from XO6, and with many more coming. I know I got Odo on the way, plus a few others. So stay tuned for more Trek. Well, last is certainly not least, I don't really want to call them miscellaneous figures, but I don't really know where to put any of this stuff right now. They're in the DTOFs right now, but I do have my Enter Dream Team 92 Michael Jordan with my Lakers Shaquille O'Neal here, both Enter Bay. I got those guys on display out here. Here we've got the Ditko Saving Private Ryan figures. I do not have the whole set. I just have these three, but Saving Private Ryan, World War II. These figures are awesome. Awesome movie. World War II is the shit. Blitzway, Bill and Ted, I have here. I got a new Coke kind of chilling here with them here as well. Very cool. I got Ip Man Donnie Yen. This is also Enter Bay. This is from Ip Man 4. One of my favorite films. Well, series, I guess, all four. So we got him here. Here's the Hot Toys Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. They're just kind of chilling here in the DTOFs until I get the Jazz Inc. 95 Batmobile. Then maybe we'll go ahead and try to make another shelf for them. So for the time being, they're right here. Here's speaking of for the time being, I do have a Qui-Gon Hot Toys just kind of hanging out. Here's a custom Johnny Lawrence from Cobra Kai. You've got the street version and the Cobra Kai gi version. These are very cool. I'm a huge fan of Karate Kid and Cobra Kai, so got these guys just kind of hanging out here as well on the back shelves. Here's the original Hot Toys Stan Lee. Rest in peace, my dude. I love it. It's Stan Lee. It's the OG, you know, Godfather. So gotta have Stan Lee in the collection. He's just kind of hanging out by himself right now, though, for the time being. Here's the Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales. This figure came with so much stuff I had to buy a second body just to go ahead and throw on a head sculpt. But yeah, this figure was loaded, so we've got him here hanging out as well. This is the So Toys Green Menace. This is a Green Goblin, you know, Norman Osborn from the comics. I've got him all set up here with the Spider-Man Classic suit, Scorpion diorama base here, along with this badass comic here in the back with him holding Peter Parker's skull. Super awesome. Love Green Goblin, so he's also part of the collection. Some Iron Studios. I've got some 10th scale statues here. We've got a classic Jean Grey here, 90s Jim Lee style with Bishop. I didn't get too many of these because I am focusing my attention more on the Age of Apocalypse line. As you'll see here, I do have the Age of Apocalypse Colossus right now. I'm building this Dio set. There's about 7 of them with Apocalypse, who's like 24 inches tall. So I have Colossus so far and Rogue. These are, again, both Age of Apocalypse, Iron Studios 10th scale. And you know what? That's it for the moment, guys. So thanks again, guys, for watching this 2024 collection tour video. Man, if you guys like it, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if this is your first time on the channel. Check us out Saturday nights, Tales of the Dark Side, where we talk every Saturday night about 6-scale figures. A roundtable discussion, guys. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with too, man. Let me know what some of your favorites are in the comments below, guys, and we will see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out, guys.